welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving into one of the biggest, most mind-bending ideas you can imagine, seeing the entire universe, all at once, in a single, jaw-dropping, and frankly, terrifying moment.
I mean, really think about that for a second. What would that even look like? Well, this isn't just some sci-fi concept. It's a question that's been asked for centuries. And we're going to explore the moment it was actually answered, right in chapter 11 of the Bhagavad Gita. This is the part where the warrior Arjuna, he turns to his guide Krishna and asks for exactly that, to see it all.
So let's set the stage here. We're in the middle of this epic battlefield, right? And our hero, Arjuna, he's basically frozen, completely paralyzed by doubt. But then, after listening to Krishna's teachings, something just clicks. His whole worldview gets turned upside down. The Gita says his delusion has gone away. And it's in this moment of brand new clarity that he makes a request that is, well, it's incredibly daring.
He basically says, "O Supreme Lord, I want to see you. I want to see your real, divine, universal form." But here's what's so important. He doesn't demand it. This isn't some arrogant challenge. It's actually incredibly humble. He adds a condition saying, "Only if you think I can handle it. Only if you think I'm worthy of seeing it."
And Krishna's response? No hesitation, not even for a second. He's like, okay, you want to see? I'll show you. He promises a spectacle that is literally beyond anything a human mind can comprehend. And get this, he's not just going to show Arjuna one divine form. He says, behold my hundreds, nay thousands of divine forms. All of them, all at once.
Okay, so there's a catch. It's like trying to watch a 4K movie on an old black and white TV. It just won't work. Krishna tells him, look, your regular human eyes, they can't process this. They're just not built for it. So to make it possible, he gives Arjuna a gift, a supernatural upgrade, if you will, divine eyes, capable of seeing the true cosmic reality.
And just like that, the veil is lifted. Reality, as Arjuna knows it, just peels away. What he sees next is impossible to describe. It's a vision that is at once the most beautiful thing imaginable, and at the same time, the most terrifying, a total paradox. So, how in the world do you put something like this into words? I mean, it's literally indescribable. The text has to try, though, and the way it does it is just wow. It says to imagine the light of 1,000 suns, not just rising, but all exploding at the exact same moment in the sky. Can you even picture that? That's the level of brightness we're talking about. So at first, Arjuna is just stunned. Completely awestruck. He's seeing everything, the entire universe, all packed into Krishna's one single form. You've got all the gods, all the living things. You've even got Lord Brahma sitting on his lotus throne. It's all there. And this form has countless arms, countless mouths, countless eyes, stretching on forever. It's the ultimate vision of creation. Everything connected, everything as one. But then, that sense of wonder, it twists into pure horror because the vision shifts. He sees all the warriors from the battlefield, his friends, his teachers, his enemies. All of them are being sucked into these terrifying, fiery mouths. He sees their heads being crushed between these giant teeth. It's like watching moths fly straight into a flame. This isn't just a vision of creation anymore. It's a vision of total cosmic destruction. The whole world is being scorched. And you know what? It's just too much. It's too much for any human mind to handle. Arjuna is completely overwhelmed. That awe he felt, it's gone, replaced by sheer terror. He says it himself. My heart is distressed. I can't find patience or peace. He's completely losing it. He's shaken right to his very core. And he basically screams out a question he needs to know what he's looking at. Think about it. The kind, gentle friend and guide he was just talking to has transformed into this universe-eating monster. So he begs, "Tell me, who are you, you fierce one?" And the answer he gets? This is the absolute core of the entire chapter, the big reveal. Krishna says, I am time. Let that sink in. Not a god, not a person, but time itself. The mighty, world-destroying force of time. The power that brings everything into existence, and the very same power that, in the end, destroys it all. So Krishna breaks it down for him. He explains that terrifying vision of death. He says, look, all these warriors you're worried about, I have already killed them. From the perspective of time, their fate is already sealed. It's a done deal. So what's Arjuna's role in all this?
Krishna tells him, you are just the instrument. He's not the cause, he's the means through which destiny unfolds.
At this point, Arjuna is just done. He's trembling. He's terrified. He's seen way too much. He can't handle the weight of this cosmic truth anymore. And so he begs Krishna, please go back. Go back to the form I know.
And he feels so bad, He's suddenly horrified, realizing he's been treating this infinite cosmic being like just a buddy, his pal. He's completely humbled, and he apologizes for being so casual, not understanding Krishna's true greatness. He pleads, show me that form again. My mind is just wrecked with fear. And Krishna does. He shifts back to his gentle, familiar human form, and he immediately comforts Arjuna, who is still just completely freaked out. And then he tells him something incredible. He says, hey, what you just saw, that's a really, really big deal. It's so rare that even the gods themselves are constantly hoping for just a glimpse of it. And this is where we get to the real takeaway of the whole experience, the so what of it all. Krishna makes it super clear that the kind of truth Arjuna just saw, well, you can't get there the usual ways. You can't just study it in books or get it through extreme self-discipline or by giving to charity or performing rituals. None of that stuff will get you there. So, if none of that works, what does? What's the secret key? Krishna gives him the answer. It's something called ananya bhakti, which basically means exclusive, unwavering, single-minded devotion. It's the only way to really know this reality, to see it, and eventually to become one with it. It's not about what you think, it's about what you feel. It's a path of the heart.
Okay, so what does that kind of devotion actually look like in day-to-day life? Krishna doesn't leave him hanging. He wraps up the chapter with a very clear checklist. He says the person who really gets it, who really reaches him, is the one who dedicates all their actions to him, who sees him as the ultimate goal. They're free from attachments to anything. And maybe most importantly, they have absolutely no hatred or ill will toward anybody or anything. And that leaves us with this huge, fascinating paradox, doesn't it? On one hand, Krishna's vision shows us a universe where everything is kind of predetermined. Destiny is already set in motion by time. But on the other hand, the whole lesson is about how our actions, our devotion, and our choice to be a good instrument, that's what matters most. So it leaves us chewing on this profound question. If the final chapter is already written, what's the point of the words we write on our page every day? What is the real meaning of our actions?